It's in the simple everyday things. That's what it's all about. I mean, only recently my wife explained to me why I should not be anti-Catholic because of what the Catholics did to the Native Americans. And not just there. Look at Rwanda. 800,000 Sunnis and Tutsis were killed, and some by the hands of priests and nuns. Oh, the church, the Vatican issues an apology. But what is that? What is that? Oh, sorry, we killed your family. They issue an apology to Native Americans. Oh, we sorry, we kidnapped your kids, took them into schools where they had to become a Christian and white, and then if they spoke their own language, we beat them for it. I mean, you guys, you're all upset about back in the day it was Al Qaeda, you know, and now we have ISIS. You would be upset, and you're sharing your videos about what the refugees are doing in France, what they're doing in wherever, how they're treating women, how they're treating children, marrying children. You're all against Islam. Okay, there are a lot of things there I don't agree with either. And you would be upset if ISIS came here, landed on the beaches, and said, guess what? You're ours now. Oh man, get the boots on, get the guns ready, ready to defend the homeland. But it was fine when it was whites doing it to Native Americans. You've been fed a bunch of bull that tells you that there are people who are less important than you, that their cultures are beneath you. What the hell is wrong with you if you believe it? I was telling my wife earlier today, we've all seen images on the news of these people. Now they're dressed differently. All the men have beards, but they're running through the streets and they're crying and they're carrying a dead kid. Can you not, can you not relate to that? Do you know how you would feel if your kid just was killed by a mortar attack? An innocent kid. We need to supersede the bullshit. We need to supersede race, religion, economics. We are all people. We've all heard that cliche. Everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. Well, I don't care if you're a terrorist or you're not. You wake up with the same goals in mind. Whatever your goals are, you want to provide for your family, you want them to be safe. How can you not? How can you let language, how can you let race, religion be an issue? This is why the evolution. No, it's not about growing a third hand. It's about expanding your mind. Stop being an asshole. Wake up and realize we are all related. Stop. Socrates, the greatest quote he ever said: be the change you wish to see in the world. It does. It comes down to you because you're not living up to your potential. You are not being what you are supposed to be. Rather, you are succumbing to the programming. And we are all programmed, sweetie. We are all programmed. You got to break the program. And who's taught me that? In these 2 years, I have learned more about myself and who I am and what I am than at any other point in life. Now, I attribute Megan with a lot of this. Megan has opened my eyes to things. Megan, I love that girl. Yeah, she's sending me a message there, telling me to stop being an asshole. Oh, I love you, girl. But Megan has brought me to an awareness that is unmatched, and we are only just beginning. We're only just beginning. This is a fun trip. It's a fun journey. Evolve the mind. Megan, you got me off topic. I don't know what I was saying there. But anyway, all this started with the concept of public education. If it gets cut, what's being cut is the exposure to science, art, music, culture. What's being lost is the inspiration that may lead to today's children to break the damn chains of the world and build a better tomorrow. Cure cancer, although I believe that already exists, that has always existed. Cancer's a moneymaker. It just happens to be illegal, for the most part. But our surgeons, physicists, inventors, they're all sitting around right now somewhere taking in the teachings of some Thomas the Tank or whatever other show's on now. I don't have the patience now. And they're developing the foundation by which you and I may continue to know a safe, happy, less stressed kind of life in the future. It has to get better than this. We owe it to the future. And the future, my friends, will not let our efforts be in vain. I mentioned earlier that Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, it's a great film. Go see the digitally remastered version. Steven Spielberg is a genius. Although I accuse him of somehow stealing my ideas, but that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. But there's a clip. In fact, go check out Sync Grill. Yeah, that's my nom de plume, man. It's like what I'm working under. Okay? Because there's a reason. Because of who St. Kirill was. Very little known. Very little known. But go check out, you go to the page, you go to the Socratic Method Facebook page. And I think that trailer's on there somewhere for Russell Brinegar's book. But since Megan can't get on, love you, girl, and I'm going to message you here in just a second. Go to Spreaker, man. Just register. The more followers that there are, the more, the closer I get to my goal, and I take everyone with me. I do. That's what a leader does. Now, I'm not a leader. I'm not leading anybody. I'm just a guy I'm the doorman. That's who I am. Is that a program, Megan? The doorman? A little short of the Messiah complex, maybe? The Messiah program? All these things, if they sound familiar, you really need to go to the Socratic Method and hit Megan up because she has got a world of information that will it'll put pieces together and it'll dismantle others. Almost, she says, almost. But like I said, go check out the Socratic Method and hit Megan up. Megan is a great, great teacher, and she's going to be on this show. And we're going to do an interview with Russell Brinegar, author of the Overlords of the Singularity. There's a very particular quote I'm going to close this with from Close Encounters. It is absolutely brilliant. And then you're going to hear the song. And I know this will get pulled from YouTube because copyright infringement. The In Time from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I love that song because we should all be excellent to each other. Here's the quote. Good night. Go check it out. Go blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay. Later.
But what did you expect to find? An answer. That's not crazy, is it? Is that it? Is that all you're gonna ask me? Well, I got a couple of thousand goddamn questions, I want to speak to someone in charge. I want to lodge a complaint. You have no right to make people crazy. You think I investigate every Walter Cronkite story there is? Huh? If this is just nerve gas, how come I know everything in such detail? I've never been here before. How come I know so much? What the hell is going on around here? Who are you people?